I live in Denmark. I like Denmark. Kind people, high trust among people, and 25% of the Danes would rather live far from me. Not because I'm brown. Actually, I feel like I'm white, even though feelings are lies. But one thing that the T in LGBT has taught me is that you can be whatever you want to be, which I find inspiring. But they would rather live far from me because I'm considered a right wing. It's true. A study by University of Copenhagen asked the Danes if they would mind having a neighbor from the opposite political extreme. 1 in 4, 25%, said they would rather not. And wait for it, all of them were left-wing voters. As for the right-wing voters, close to zero. Literally zero right-wingers had a problem with having a left-wing neighbor. In other words, the intolerance was overwhelmingly from the side that calls itself the tolerant. Another study in 2024 showed that if Danes could vote in the US election 2024, 83 to 85% would vote Kamala Harris and only 8% would vote Trump. A research by Opinion found that 48% of the Danes said that their mental health was negatively affected just by Trump being president. It got even higher for women. Up to 60% are having mental issues simply because Trump. So based on the data, Trump is literally driving the Danes crazy. And because of that, Denmark is one of the most anti-Trump places in Europe. Now, how is Trump literally driving the Danes crazy? Well, back to the basics. Trump is almost never covered positively in the left-wing media, which dominates the West. But you could also take a look at Denmark's top broadcasters, like Denmark Radio and TV2 News, both of which are taxpayer-funded and state-owned. I read their news. Their coverage of Trump almost always negative. So, is that media bias tied to the fact that they are state-owned? Well, it just happens that before the 2024 US election, 3 top Danish government ministers flew all the way to US to attend the Democratic Convention. The foreign minister, the defense minister, and the finance minister. And for the contrast, none of them showed up to the Republican convention. A month after Elon Musk endorsed Trump, the state-owned broadcaster, Denmark Radio, which I mentioned earlier, quit using X entirely. What was that? So looking at all of this, obviously there is a pattern of anti-Trump, anti-conservative conditioning going on in Denmark, like many other Western countries. This is not new. It's just much worse in Denmark. And so it's not Trump that is driving the Danes crazy. It's the conditioning and the weakness that is driving them crazy, which is why after talking about this, I really have to go and wash the gay off my face.